My father owns a Greek bakery. I live right over the bakery with my family. I'm Tony Fable. I'm 14 years old, just last March. I was picked, my family and myself, by CBS to host a boy for the weekend. It's coming in from Poseidon, New Jersey.
My name is Troy Kuchman. I'm 13 years old. I live on a farm in Pittstown. It's a small town, only about 300 people or so. And CBS called up my mother and asked us if she wanted to do it. She said sure. So they came down. One of the people from CBS came down and interviewed our whole family, and it was really weird. Like, I didn't think I'd be picked, that I was. I just thought the odds were really bad. It's me getting on TV or going to New York or anything like this.
City Kid, Country Kid will return after these messages. Channel 2's Project Family is sponsored by the Bowery Savings Bank. Want a free, old-time, great gift? Bring a friend to the Bowery's brand new gift celebration now.
It's sort of a normal morning, because I went down to the store. We also own a small general store called Kutch's Quality Meats. We sell meats and cheeses and all kinds of things there. Nothing's really different there because it's almost always the same. Then I came home. The only different thing was packing for the trip.
I got a hairbrush.
I got a brush.
He never brushed his hair anyway. Now, Jay, it's not true.
Yes, it is.
If you go to the big city, he's got to brush his hair.
Then I went out of the house and I said goodbye to my grandmother, and I went, she's nice. She gets us a lot of candy and everything. Yeah. So, well, she lives right next door, so we just go over whenever we feel like it, watch TV, eat some candy. We help her out with anything she needs around the house. But I'm going to go.
Okay, have a nice weekend, sweetheart.
So long. Before I left, my parents said, well, they just told me not to get lost. Like, there's so many people there, you could just get lost easily and it'd be really hard to find you. And they give me all these numbers, so in case I did get lost, where to call. I was excited about the trip. I was scared of getting on the bus too, and I didn't know what would happen when I got to the city.
I live 2 blocks away from Port Authority, so it makes it easy for me to just walk over there anytime I want to for anything and just go there, and that's where the bus came in. I was a little, like, anxious and curious to know what he does and, you know, what he looks like.
This is Roger Smith. Call your office. Roger Smith, call your office, please.
Well, when I pulled in, it was about 5 o'clock and it was still light. But as I got into the terminal, everything's so dark because it's underground and just feels like it's really night outside. It was weird because I've never seen something like that.
Yeah. I'm Tony. Hey, Hi. Oh, like this way. I guess we're going to go to my house first. Okay. Have a nice trip?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll try one.
Okay, thanks. It's kind of heavy.
Oh, yeah.
I got lots of candy in there I got from the store. We just sell meat and candy and everything, almost everything. Huh?
On your farm?
No, we sell it in the store.
Is the farm close to the store?
Yeah, about a mile away.
How big is the store, though, the general store?
Not too big. It's only like...
My father has a bakery.
Yeah, I heard.
So, it's not too big, especially for New York.
Yeah. It's probably about the same size. Or,
on your farm, is it like animals, cows?
Yeah, not cows.
Oh.
We got horses, pigs, chickens,
You have
sheep.
your own horse?
Yeah.
I like to ride a horse.
Yeah. I don't.
You don't?
I used to, but I don't like to ride them anymore.
Why not?
I don't know, it's no fun.
See, you take for granted the things I can, so I guess I do the same for you.
Yeah.
See, this is New York.
Yeah.
This is Manhattan Plaza. These two buildings. Well, that's
awful big.
What? Are you hungry from the trip? Like, did you eat before?
No, I had a little bit.
Did you like?
Oh. 35. When I first walked into the bakery, I was out on the street. It was a pretty cold day. When I got in there, it was really warm, and everything smelled so fresh and nice, and smelled like a bakery does. And I went in the back, and they showed me around the back.
That's my grandmother.
Yeah. Wow. Hi.
It's Troy.
How do you do?
Okay.
My grandmother.
Hi.
And I was kind of tight. So when we got to my house, I introduced them to my family and grandparents and showed them the store and this is where I work and this is where I live and brought them up to the house.
They have a nice apartment up there. They have 2 floors and everything, and got 2 kitchens and a lot of bed space. It's really nice. Mrs. Fable had the veal dinner cooked up. She said it was an Italian and a Greek meal. She had veal cutlets, mashed potatoes, and all other kind of things.
Yes, we'll have Troy start with the spinach, a little piece of spinach, a little piece of cheese. I cut them in little pieces.
Spinach and cheese.
So, Troy, what would you be doing at this time? Would you have had supper already?
What time?
When do you eat? Well, it's about 8 o'clock. You know, New York boys and the city boys, we eat much later, especially when their father has the store.
Yeah, we eat about 7:30.
Oh, you eat late,
yeah,
too?
Because we got
late.
Well, they're working also.
That's right. So you eat after you close the store also?
Yeah, the store closes at 5:30.
See, the nicest thing about us living in this building and we're working downstairs and living in the city together is I do get a chance to see my boys all the time.
Yeah.
Because with the hours I work, if I lived in New Jersey or someplace else, I wouldn't have that great opportunity of seeing them all the time.
Mother is always last. Well, buon appetito.
Saturday morning, Tony got me up pretty early. It was his bowling day. He has a whole bowling club there, and he was on a team of 4 people. They were nice people. I met them at the bowling alley was in the Port Authority bus terminal.
Excuse me. 203, 213, 223, and 9 is 231. 232. I didn't even see that.
After the games, when they won, they were all happy and everything. They went and got sodas and hot dogs. I was just talking to him, meeting all his friends. It was fun. Yeah, we got a big garden. Got an acre big garden.
All kinds of food is on your land, right? You don't have to go to the store and buy it. I mean, it's right there.
Well, we have a store.
General store.
I mean, like vegetables.
Yeah, we got lots of vegetables.
That is right there.
That's only in the summer, though. We don't do much freezing or anything.
You don't have taxis? You have taxis?
We got about 2 of them.
2?
Yeah. That's not in Pittstown. There's only one in Clinton.
Yeah. Otherwise, how you like it up here?
It's pretty nice. It's different up here because everything's so close. You don't have to walk anywhere. You don't have to walk or drive.
You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, it's nice.
I know, because when you came down, we were down here, down 2 floors, I think. And when you came, he looked over to 42nd, and he couldn't believe it. He says, "Oh,
I know. You gotta stand right in here." After we got our hot dogs and our Cokes, I asked him, I wanted a picture of them so I remember them. Yeah, tall people in the back. Tall people in the back. Shrimps in the front. I took a couple pictures of them. They were all of the kids there. I took pictures of them. And the pictures came out nice. Back at the bakery, Tony took me in the back of it. I saw they had this room where they made this stuff called phyllo. It was a dough that they stretched out real thin so they could use it to wrap their pastries in. It was good stuff. It tastes really good.
That's it. That's all right, don't worry. Everyone rips it the first time.
They let me help out. I was stretching the phyllo dough out. They taught me how to do that. I was stretching it out over the table, and then I was cutting it up. And it was fun doing that.
In fact, you're very good. No, you're not too many holes. I've seen holes all over the place the first time.
Tony's grandmother, Menina, she showed me how to make some of the pastries using the phyllo. It was interesting watching her, and she let me do it a little bit.
Everything is so easy to do it if you use your head.
She's sort of like my grandmother. She's a nice lady.
Yeah. And when you do it, use like this. Slice it down. Straight. Okay? Yeah.
Tony and his brothers, Mark and Paul, they helped me get dressed and get ready for going roller skating. I put on the helmet, knee pads, and wrist pads. Up we went, we roller skated down the stairs, well, sort of climbed down the stairs. We got to the outside, and we opened up the doors, and then we went all the way, we skated all the way down to the park.
This is the improvisation here, and they have all new comedians and artists and musicians. They come in for the first time, and a lot of people got their start here, you know. And then on Broadway, you're going to see more theaters than you have in your whole town.
There must be at least 20 movies in between five
of the
blocks.
theaters, one theater inside has 6 different screens.
Yeah.
This is a lot of
the
fun.
jewelry. You ever hear of the jewelry block? All up here is all jewelry. Like the Diamond Center. There's one street. It's over on 43rd. It's all that street. It's diamonds, diamond exchange.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about millions, billions.
And right up here is Radio City. I know you've heard of Radio City Musical before. I like Radio City for the Rockettes myself.
Out here in the city, all the young kids, they see all around them business going on. I think that they learn more about business than us out in the country. But see, we read that in books, and they live that.
Are all these buildings, are they office buildings?
Yeah, they're office buildings owned by big corporations.
Yeah. When you're raised as from a small child in the city through your whole life, you have a benefit over everything because it sets you up for anything. Like, if you had like 5 different planets and one big planet, it's connected to one planet. It's like New York is the one big planet, and from there you can take on any other of those like planets or any of those planets' problems because you've already had anything that can compare in New York.
This slalom course made out of tin cans. I tried going down the slalom a couple times, but I couldn't go as fast as everyone else because I would have fallen right down. So I took it slow, but I did get through it.
It's over there somewhere, I hear him.
Oh, that tree? Gotta be. I don't know if we can get around it.
I see
We'll have to just walk
through the grass. That's all.
Tony and his friends took me down to the pier. It's the Hudson River. There's used to be a whole lot of boats. He told me that the boats used to dock in there, and it was a really nice place. You could just go there and you could walk, or you could talk to your friends, or just do anything you want. Just look at the river, see the sunset. This morning when we woke up, it was raining really hard. Everyone in the family was really busy, and there was a lot of pastries stacked up because they were getting ready for the 9th Avenue Street Fair. Tony and Mrs. Fable and I walked up to 57th Street or something. We waited around there, and then Mary Koch came in his car,
Mr. Mayor, do you know that when you came, the sun came out?
Don't tell anybody.
Okay.
Going to.
Nice to see you. I get one too. Evelyn Regina. And now
Every year.
I want to introduce you to a young man that's come from Pittstown, New Jersey.
Hi, what's his name?
His name is Troy Kutchman.
Hi, Troy.
And he's enjoying our festival for the first time. He's staying with Tony, my son.
Hi.
My mom says she always tells everybody she loves the city because she just says she loves it and she'll never move out because of what she's doing. She's so involved with everything that anyway, that it doesn't matter what any organization or any where she lives. I mean, she knows half the people that walk by the street anyway.
Okay.
Let's go. We're off. Come on, boys. Come.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Ted.
Let's hear it for the parade.
That's right. These are the intrepid.
Hi. Let's hear it. For New York. And 9th Avenue.
Tony and I decided to take a look around the fair before going back to the bakery. We stopped at this one place and they got something to eat. I don't know what it was. It was good though, whatever it was.
Oh, looks good.
A good
Come on, get your sweet sausage. Hot sausage, sweet sausage.
Awful big.
The funnel cakes. Watch them being made right before your very eyes. The funnel cake.
We saw some boy throwing a bird around and wanted a fake bird. So I got one.
You sure? Go ahead. Do it. I'll do it. You didn't hook it up high enough.
Oh,
Here,
what
happened? You didn't hook it up enough. Here.
It didn't fly too well because the wings kept coming apart, but it's good. And we walked back down to the bakery, and I helped out there.
What is the name of that?
What is the name of this?
May I help you?
Katay. Okay. Whatever that is.
The names, that's the hardest part. To remember of the pastries, the hardest part. And when they ask you what's in it, you got to remember what's in it, because they'll always ask you that because, you know, they want to know what they're eating. Everybody gets involved. My brothers were all outside selling. That's really important. And the cousins come in and help, and they're really good sellers. Even only I have like maybe a half an hour break in 2 days, or, you know, whatever it is, it doesn't matter to me because I know what it's like. But I love just seeing all people there and everybody having fun and good time. I'm tired.
Yeah.
When you have fun in the country, or like you said, the hay or anything, you get tired of it. Like.
Yeah, we do a lot of running around.
What about when you work?
Oh, when we're working?
When I work, I get tired.
Well, we got a lot of hard work, like lifting and a lot of things, like setting up the plow and plowing the field. That's pretty tough. You have to just be perfect, and then you hook the plow up, push the two things in from the side, then you hook it up. It takes about 5 or 10 minutes. It's pretty fun plowing, but it's like a responsibility. You can't mess it up. It's pretty good. And everybody else does. They do all different kinds of work. For our store, we sell this watercress. It's just like a vegetable we get in our stream. It grows in our stream. We planted it about 2 years ago, and it's really going good now. So we're selling it in our store. We just started. And Todd and Jay, they picked that.
Where?
It's right down in our stream. The stream runs.
Is your stream next to your house?
Yeah, it runs right in front of our house and next to our pond.
You could eat it?
Huh?
How do you eat it?
You just pick it and eat it. It's like lettuce. It's almost like lettuce.
How much is like a head of watercress?
We're not selling too much because we just started. It ought to become more popular. They sell about $3 worth a day. They'll get more though as people start talking about it because it's pretty good stuff. I got my garden started. I got cucumbers and strawberries. I got about 100 strawberry plants. That's going to be good next year.
time to get ready. We're running a little late.
On Monday morning, we got up, I got dressed, and Tony took me down to his school. We walked to there. My graduation, is it real fancy? They have it real fancy?
Yeah, kind of, because we have, dresses and suits, and everybody gets dressed up, and you get your caps and gowns, you put them on, your rings, you already have them, and you get your diplomas. It's a big thing, people crying, everybody's leaving, kiss everybody's mother and everything.
Do you wear uniforms in your school? Like, do you have to wear, like, this?
No.
Well, wear these ties.
No, you can wear whatever you want, really. You can't wear shorts. You could wear dungarees or anything you want.
You wear sneakers to school? Sure.
Sneakers?
Yeah. See, we can't do that.
You can't wear sneakers?
No, we get in trouble.
What's the latest you can stay out, like, when you're there?
You have curfew?
No, we don't have one.
How about your parents? They give you curfew?
Yeah, well, I gotta go to bed at about 9:30, so.
I went to bed early.
Do the majority of kids in the country want to go to school, or will they drop out?
A lot of kids do drop out. Mostly they go to work in their father's place or whatever. Most of them finish high school and then they go out looking for a job or something.
I think here in the city you grow up faster, than you do in the country, because you have more experiences, with a lot of stuff. Like here we have a lot of, like things happening.
The subway, they're kind of dirty, but it's at least a way you get around. In Pittstown, we get most of the major channels, and we see a lot of the news on TV about New York. You see the policeman gets killed today, someone on the subway gets killed the next day. It just seemed like that was, because I've seen some movies, and it seemed like that was the spot for somebody to get shot or something like that. I was just expecting something like that. I don't know why.
Anybody living in the city, I don't think they worry about the muggings, because if you think about it and you act scared, it'll probably happen to you. It's streetwise. You just do what you do normally, but you always have to have that thought somewhere where always something could happen, so you always have to be ready. You don't do stupid things.
I ought to get this turtle.
For your brother?
Yeah. Todd, it's his birthday.
Regular. It says regular, it's $20. Knock down $5.95.
I want the turtle. Those turtles. $6.60. Oh, there's tax. He'll like this.
Listen, Troy, it was wonderful having you.
Yeah.
This is for your parents and for the rest of your brothers and sisters. This will give them a start on what the festival is all about.
Yeah. I said goodbye to her, then I went downstairs to the bakery, and I shook hands with everybody and said goodbye.
I'm going to go on the farm and get all the kubasa.
Okay, Troy. Nice having you here. Hope you had a good time.
Yeah, I did.
Next time I'm going to come out to the farm with Tony, huh?
Yes, you're going to go.
I think the reason I really like the country is because you could plant a tree here. You could wait for about 3 or 4 years or whatever, come back and you see apples growing on the tree. It's really nice. You could plant almost anything out in the country. It would grow.
So maybe you couldn't grow a potato farm on cement. You can learn about how to do things like that. And it's the atmosphere, too. You absorb all the people, or what they say, what they do.
I'll see you next. Oh, my turn.
Yeah. Take it easy. Really, I guess there's not much different in characters or personalities, but in cultures. It's more different in the way he lives and I live than in the way he acts and I act.
City Kid, Country Kid will return after these messages.
Want a free all-time great gift? Bring a friend to the Bowery's brand new gift celebration. Friends get today's high interest when you bring them to any Bowery office to open the new account. And you get a gift without making a deposit. These are terrific. A gift for you, high interest for a friend. As many friends as you bring to the Bowery.
Channel 2's Project Family is sponsored by the Bowery Savings Bank. Want a free old-time great gift? Bring a friend to the Bowery's brand new gift celebration now.
before an audience that was alive. Woo!
Mad Magazine presents Up the Academy, the school with courses in driver education, sports, history, special classroom instruction,
Any questions?
and biology.
Oliver!
Mad Magazine presents Up the Academy, the comedy that's utterly mad. From Warner Brothers, rated R.
Now playing at Lowe's State, Lowe's New York Twin, RKO 86th Street, and selected theaters.
Ms. Lopez? Yes? I have been assigned as your caddy for today. Okay, then. Let's get going.
Wow. I don't know about you, but I could go for an ice cold Coke right now.
A Coke and a smile makes me feel good, makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile. Coca-Cola has life.
Thanks, Ms. Lopez.
Have a Coke.
The name's Nancy.
And a smile.
Robert Hayes and Pam Dauber.
Takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
The girl, the gold watch, and everything.
Friday night at 8.